Ahoy! A new survival RPG with a very unique twist is coming out later this month, but we are getting an early playtest today in which you can participate, and that's why I want to talk about this. The devs have loosened the restrictions and expanded the playtime very last minute, so I figured it's worth letting you know. If you haven't heard about Nightingale at all, it is in many ways your typical survival game, but the twist that's added on top of that is that you have so-called realm cards that allow you to modify the worlds that you're stepping into. For example, you can kind of choose the world that you're going into, and you can kind of choose certain effects like weather or what kind of enemies you may find or how many, and that all is procedurally generated. So the goal is for this game to have massive replayability. Originally, the plan was to have a preload phase for the early access and let people in waves, and that has been scrapped now. Instead, everyone who has signed up for the test right before it launches will be able to join in, so you can still do that right now. Additionally, the servers will now open at 10 AM Mountain Time, so you can jump in as soon as it has downloaded for you. And the stress test will end at 2 PM Mountain Time. So it's still a very short test, and having a slow download rate will definitely cut into your playtime, but at least everyone will be able to access it. Overall, so far Nightingale seems to have fairly high system requirements, but the game is also not stylized like many others these days, so higher requirements aren't that surprising. But the total file size on launch will be 70 GB, that is not quite the case for the playtest. The social team has confirmed to me that the download size is approximately 64 GB instead, which is still quite a lot if you're in a slow connection. Disregard the other part here that was before they made the new announcement. Along with various other recommendations that I will link in the description, the devs also recommend installing Nightingale on an SSD, updating especially your graphics card driver. If you haven't requested access yet, you can do so by going on the Nightingale Steam page and then just scrolling down a little bit, and it'll give you a button that says request access, which puts you in the early playtest. With the test starting 3 to 4 hours from now, I'll probably not get much sleep tonight, but I will be trying it out and I will let you know about my experience afterwards. If you're interested in that, consider subscribing and clicking the bell to get notified of future Nightingale videos. Thanks to my patrons for supporting this video, and thank you for watching. SLOTH, out.